What's good, all my ruthless addicts? It is your girl Ticket to Shine. Thank you for tuning in to All Things Ruthless, home of the Ruthless Addicts. While you're here, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for notification of all new content. Okay, let's get into it. Fatima and Zach has a broad range of friends, some that are supportive and some that can be extremely shady to the point that you never know what their true intentions are. In episode 1, we were introduced to the friends of Fatima, Belinda, and Angela. Angela is the sweet, trusting friend that just wants everybody to get along. I also thought that Belinda was a supportive friend until we saw her true self act out on screen when she met Fatima's new bae, Zach. We also found out that she had a one night stand with Zach. A one night stand that she couldn't let go, y'all. But this was when he was with Karen and before Zach had met Fatima. So Fatima moved past this moment, only to be what she felt was a betrayal from her friend who she thought of as a sister. Belinda took it upon herself to go to Zach and Fatima's home, flirt heavily with Zach, only to get caught by Fatima. Now, Angela, on the other hand, is extremely loyal to her friend Fatima and can sometimes straddle the fence when it comes to the Fatima and Belinda's relationship. However, her loyalty is indeed sincere to Fatima. To prove this point, she left her handsome, sexy Japanese American babe Bryce, who also happens to be friends with Zach, to go and check on Fatima when Fatima called her after a moment of miscommunication between her and Zach. Now, we move into Zach's friends. As I mentioned before, Zach is friends with Bryce. Bryce is so loyal to Zach to the point where he risked his job to help Zach get out of his money matters by coaching him through the entire stocks investigation. He also invested about $1 million into helping Zach get his own flipping real estate business up and running, to include finding an office for the two to work out of. Now, Tony and Nate, on the other hand, those friends are troublemakers and will lead Zach down the wrong path when it comes to relationships. Now, I know you all are saying, Tony is loyal, Tony is loyal. And yes, when he saw Fatima out to lunch with Ian, he V-lined it straight back to Zach to report what he saw. But rather than encouraging Zach later on that night to stay home and work things out with Fatima, he gave in to Zach and said, okay, we'll save you a spot at some random dude's house party, okay? Now, Nate, unfortunately, is that friend that is married with kids and miserable, so he thinks it's okay for Zach to run the streets and continue to sow his royal oats. He's also very flirtatious, but will get easily snatched out by his wife if she finds out that he is out being reckless. Well, that's it for Zatima fans. Hey, they got me tongue twisted over here, okay? But anyway, that's it. What are your thoughts of the friends of Zatima? Drop your comments below. Who's your favorite friend? Which friend do you dislike the most? Like I said, those friends are Tony, Nate, Bryce, Angela, and Belinda. Who's your favorite friend? Okay? And who's the one you dislike the most? Alright, you guys, that's about it. Thank you so much for tuning in. And you guys, stay ruthless.